Yo, my man,
Hey,
Big Rob. How's
how
it
you doing,
going,
my
dude?
friend?
How's it going, buddy? How's your day
Good,
been?
good. How are you, buddy? Looks.
I'm
How's
I'm good.
Colorado? Is it cold?
Oh, hell yeah, it's cold. It's way colder than Michigan, man.
Is
I
it?
swear.
Look, I think
Yeah.
here it's like -20 or something like that.
Oh, well, yeah, here it gets like, -10, single digits. Like every morning, it's always like 10, 12, 13 degrees. Man, it sucks.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Look, it looks like you do quite a bit of training. You're in really good shape, my man.
Yeah, I mean, it's all natural too. Um,
I'm proud of you. That's very good. You're a young guy too. Do you do physique? Do you compete in physique?
Physique is a little gay. I mean, I
Okay.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of just do it like for myself,
Yes.
just to kind of look good,
Yeah.
it's kind of like ego thing. I'm not like, Jason Genova
Yeah.
who, yeah,
How did you get all those followers? You have 45,000.
you just follow a bunch of people and then they follow you back. So
Okay.
I follow
Okay.
five
I'm sure you
people.
have a lot to offer them. So, how old are you? You're
I'm 22. How old are you?
47.
47? No way, man.
Yes.
You look around 36, something like that.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. It's always good to, hear positive things from good people and stuff. But, you're doing awesome. You have a bright future ahead of you. Not just your built, you're also a smart young man. And I'm really, I like to see people do well.
Yeah, well, you're an inspiration, Rob. Fitness, humanity, and a little bit of insanity.
A little bit of insanity, a lot of humanity, a lot of insanity, and
Yeah,
I guess now Lee Priest. I was just DMing him. You know the Lee Priest.
yeah, I would say that Lee Priest, he got kind of robbed in the Olympia. I think he should have placed like higher. Like he got to sixth place. Like I think he should have been like second, right behind Ronnie,
Yeah,
because his physique is better than like all those other guys. They just kind of I think because he was short, they
yeah.
placed him a little lower. Yeah, like Lee Priest was the shit. In my opinion, he looked better than all those
Isn't
guys.
he like the most muscular human you've ever seen in your life?
Oh hell yeah, he's got those crazy like Australian genetics and stuff. It's
Yes,
ridiculous.
yes. And the thing about him, he's really easy to talk to. We talk all. We just got done. I just spoke to him. And I'm like, "Are you really the leader of Team Humanity?" He's like, "I'm the leader of the universe or whatever." He's just being sarcastic, joking, and so. But yeah, he's something else, man. Like Jay Cutler once said, the first time he's seen him, he's like, "Oh my God, he's never seen a more muscular human in his life." The thing with him, and I heard him, and I kind of believe this, is he said he would only use like steroids before his shows. And that's really impressive. I don't know if anyone could keep that kind of muscle on and all that, but he said he just used to eat a lot. And also when he was a kid, because he was short, or I guess the doctor gave him growth hormones. He's like the tallest in his family. So I don't know if that had anything to do with his crazy gene.
Yeah, well, I've heard like steroids like stunt your growth and stuff.
Mhm.
So that's like, that might be why Lee Priest is so short because he's like 5'4", 5'5", something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's I think when he was younger he used well, maybe he did when he was a teen. He was competing, so that could have did it. But he said it runs in his family. He's like the tallest in his family and all that. What's your size? You look lean. Are you like 180 or so?
Yeah, yeah, 180. Yeah.
That's big for as cut as you are. That's really big.
Yeah, like I still feel like skinny sometimes. Like I don't know if I'm ready to take gear. I don't think I'll ever do that shit. Like have you ever done anything?
No, no. The only thing I've ever done is like DHEA, pregnenolone, I think it's called. I just started like creatine back up, the hydrochloride. It's a little easier than the monohydrate, so it's easier on the liver and all that. What do you use? What supplements do you like?
Just creatine, glutamine, arginine,
Yeah,
and protein, like 25 grams of protein. every 3 hours, you know. It's
You're
like
not
the
overdoing it. That's actually really good. Your
yeah,
protein, so you're getting in like 150 grams of protein. You could even up it to 200 grams. You'd probably put on a little bit of size. As lean as you are, I think, you know, that's probably fine.
yeah, the trick to like staying lean is just like high protein content, like no sugar, no carbs or anything, just like protein and fats. And yeah, my body fat percentage is probably around like 4 or 5%.
Amazing, amazing for being 180. That's really amazing. Are you going to be at the Arnold Classic this year?
When is it? It's in Columbus.
Yeah, it's in Columbus. I think it starts like I think February 28th and goes to the March 2nd. You know, I'm in Michigan, so I live like 3.5 hours away from there. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, shit, dude. I'll try to make it, man. If I see you,
What?
I'll definitely say what's up.
Oh God, if you, I'm gonna give you, if you're gonna make it, I'm gonna give you my phone number before and make sure to give me a call when you're there, so we could hang out, whatever you like, man. You're a real good guy. I love meeting true good supporters that you know, not just learn from me, that I could learn from them. So you know, it's people like you that really inspire me also. So it goes both ways.
Yeah. Is your Instagram profile private or public?
Yeah,
Because
it's
I
private.
know.
I think you're on it, aren't you? It's private. It,
Yeah, yeah. Because I know you're getting like a lot of harassment, man, and that's
yeah,
that's kind
all
of it.
this foolish harassment for hey Ryan from Cincinnati. How are you? Ryan, to hope to see you. Yes, I look forward to see you, Ryan. I'll give you my number before I get there. So anyone that needs to give me a call that wants to see me at the Arnold Classic, I'll be happy to. My haters, motivators, whatever it is, I want you guys to meet me in person and see that, you know, the true person I am, not just a person behind the camera that gets pissed off here and there and all that. But I'm learning, you know, not to let any of that get to me. You know, a lot of YouTube and these trolls, it's not even real life. You know, they're just, but you know, they go to that extent and stuff. You don't get families involved and say personal stuff and put out personal information, all that. You know, and that's I apologize. I did get into a lot of drama. I didn't know what I got into, but you know, I'm trying to avoid it. As you could see, I'm doing basically just workout videos, and we're starting this new thing with me and my buddies. Called Motor City Muscle, and you're going to see some unbelievable builds. Okay, I'm going to be ashamed to work out with these guys as good in shape they're in. So that's what motivates me, is seeing people better than me and all that. My strength is good; I could keep up with them, but they're just they're younger and they're just like the last. I don't know if you see my last video, it was a 24-minute, 25-minute video. I worked out with my friend Big Diesel, and he's ready to step on stage. I don't know if you've seen that video. What kind of workouts do you do?
Um, a little bit of like calisthenics.
Hmm.
Let's see. For like chest, I'll do flat bench,
Hmm.
incline bench, tricep push down,
Hmm.
um, like you know a few other things like
Let me ask you, someone to stay as lean as you, okay? And this is something I'm gonna, because I've always been one to always want to be bigger and all that, which I could lean up. I'm 245. I think I'd be pretty cut at 215 if I cut down to 215. So you guys
def-
listen, don't think I'm arrogant. I think I'm ripped or whatever it is. No, I eat really healthy, but I eat a lot and I train very hard and heavy, and I go all out pretty much when I get there. I go 90 minutes. Now, with your training, as and to stay as lean as you are, is it a lot of diet? Is it, do you stay higher reps? What is it do you do?
the diet consists of like high protein, as I was saying earlier, and that's
Yeah.
the trick.
Okay. So you're at 25 grams six
Yeah,
times a day. Okay.
25 grams, yeah, every 3 hours. So I think that is like, yeah, like 5 6 times a day, because you know, protein, it sends a signal to your body that you're full, because like protein is to recover your muscles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if your muscles are fully recovered, then you're going to feel full. Carbs are supposed to give you energy, and fat just stored as, you know, fat. That's why it's called, you know, fat.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people haven't, you know, friggin' figured that out yet. But yeah, it's mainly just like high protein and a little bit of cardio, and maybe some genetics,
Mm-hmm.
because there's certain people with like thyroid issues, and it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how hard that they work out. They're always going to be like, a little big. And that's kind of, people that are insulin resistant too.
Yes.
They just cannot lose weight, and that's unfortunate. And you
Chris,
become
by the way,
insulin
Chris, I'm sorry
resistant
to
from sugar.
Chris, I'm sorry for unfollowing you. It was an accident, buddy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to say sorry to someone here. So,
Yeah, shout out to Chris.
oh, you know Chris too?
Yeah, Chris Pantera.
Chris Pantera. Shout out to Chris Pantera, and I do apologize for unfollowing you. I was just getting rid of a lot of the trolls and all that. Chris is a true supporter. He's always been on my side, and he's an awesome guy. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. So like, do you do what rep range do you do? Do you switch it up?
8 to 12, 8 to
Okay.
12 rep range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's if you want to look good. It depends what your goals are. If you want to be like strong, then it's obviously like 1 to 4 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people just want to be stoned, and they do
Yeah.
like 20 reps. How many reps do you do, man?
I switched it up. What I do is a lot of breakdown sets. I do supersets. So I get on the floor for like when I get there, I get on the treadmill, just warm up for a few minutes. I get on the floor for an hour and a half, 90 minutes nonstop. And I'll do drop sets, I'll do supersets. Let's say I'm doing chest that day, and I'll always do cardio. I'll jump in between sets, I'll do cardio like 5-minute run or 3-minute walk, whatever I feel, I go by feel. So I do quite a bit of sets. I do reps anywhere from 3 reps to the other day I got to 67 reps on one set. But I usually
Really?
don't do that. On average, if I had to average, I guess I love staying around like 8 reps. I like even doing 5 reps. So I mix it up. I really do. I do 20 reps. Towards the end of my workout just to get the blood in there. So always switching it up. But what you're doing is great for muscle building and lean muscle mass and all that.
Yeah. I sometimes do like a warm-up set, like
Hmm.
maybe like 30 reps just to get the kind of, the
For
blood
sure.
flowing and stuff.
Hmm.
That's mainly like like cosmetic, it's just to get the veins to pop out, but I don't really think it does much to build muscle.
No, that's a good warm up. I think you should do like 20 to 30 reps the beginning of your workout and then the end of the workout. What they call it flushes. Phil Heath even does that, where just to get the blood in there helps you recuperate too. And what I've been doing that really helps out, buddy, is going to the sauna after. I sit like 10 minutes in the sauna. I've been feeling
Yeah.
much better. So I also a new thing I've been doing is been sipping on Gatorade. I put some like optimum branched chain amino acids, the creatine and L-glutamine. L-glutamine is one of my favorite supplements of all time. I honestly, you know how good L-glutamine is the most abundant amino acid in the human body to start out with, and it's so strong that they use it on burn patients. If someone's burnt in the hospital, like 2nd-degree burns or whatever it is, that helps out. And even if you look into like medications, like cough medications, they have L-glutamine in it. It's supposed to boost your immune system too. So that's a really good supplement. Another thing is you might want to try is beef liver pills by Optimum.
Beef liver pills,
You've
what are those?
never, because you're too young. Those were back in the days. Um, I think Chris uses them. Chris may have told me he uses them. It's Optimum, it's beef liver by Beverly International or Universal Animal. Have you ever heard of those two companies?
Nah.
Okay, so
No.
look at beef liver pills. They're very inexpensive, and it's a superfood because what it is it's high in protein, iron, B6, B vitamins, and all that. And that pretty much it's very like 500 pills, like $23. Will last you 2-3 months.
Hmm.
Oh, Ryan's the one that uses Ryan Hadley uses the beef liver pills. That's his favorite supplement. Me and Ryan always talk. Ryan's in unbelievable shape. Another great guy.
Yeah. I must
Yeah.
say, Rod, you're really good at talking. You're like really articulate. I can imagine you like hosting like a radio show or
I
something.
would love that. I love that. You see, buddy, when they sit here and say autistic, retard, this, that, you see how like it's just people just talk and it's nothing. I mean, it's just words. I love people. I love helping people. I love talking to people. And my dream is to have a big YouTube channel one day where I could, you know, make a difference and help. Like one of my sons was saying, you know, some people died in Chicago from the cold, okay? And I'm like, man, you know, that really upsets me because there's a lot of celebrity people with money and all that. I would like, he's like, yeah, I would like to do homeless shelters one day. I'm like, I told my son, I said, that's my goal is once if this YouTube channel goes where it's supposed to go, I could help out with inner city homeless shelters. You could get investors. I could help out with children's hospitals, sick kids, orphans. This is the stuff that means a lot to me. A lot of people might not see that because I get into drama and I start, this tough guy act or whatever it is. But, you know, I was pushed around a lot. It was really hard. But, you know, I know that in the end, it's going to be good.
It doesn't look like you started any drama. It looks like people just kind of start drama with you,
Why
for
is do you think because I answer them? Because I used to answer them? Because I've always felt ganged up on by, these guys. I don't even say their names because I don't want to. They always ganged up on me. Now I'm gullible where, I let right away, I feel a connection with a person like, wow, that's my friend. I treat them as a friend right away. That's where I feel let down. And then that's where I kind of let it out. So I felt, these guys been ganging up on me. I don't know why or what the reason is. Ryan, yep, that's right, Ryan. Ryan's a good guy. We always talk. Ryan says, ignore the haters. That's some good advice. And I really thank you for that, Ryan. I get to know my supporters and my, I thought Team Humanity family and all that, but I guess Lee Priest took that over. And I just, we were DMing me and Lee Priest, and I told them, good luck. Good luck. It's not going to be easy. The thing is, when you think about humanity, you do positive things, you care about others, you don't hurt others, whatever it is, okay? We're not a street gang, okay? So if you say you're part of Team Humanity, it's not like, we have to start drama and we're a street gang and all. That's not what it's all about, Humanity is just being a good person doing the right thing. So, that's all humanity is. We don't need to sign a contract or a trophy. If you're a good person, you're part of Team Humanity. If Lee Priest is a leader of Team Humanity, or whoever it is, I'm very happy. I'm not a jealous person whatsoever. I've always been one. I wish well for. I don't compete with anyone but myself. But I like people to always do is the best that they could be.
Yeah, the best thing to do is not compete with anybody else, but to compete with who you used to be. Like, if you know what I mean, you got to like look at yourself like, am I better than I was last year? And you just got to keep looking forward, not look back and stuff. And I
Very,
feel,
very true. Very true.
yeah, the work ethic is it's really important, and it's not good to just like beef with a bunch of people, because there's two types of people. There are people that talk about ideas, and then there are people who talk about other people,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's people that talk about possessions, but we need to talk about ideas, instead of just like trying to bring down other people, because that's just jealousy, and
And
like the
it's
people
bad
that try
for
to
you,
bring.
toxic to yourself, to your health.
Yeah. The people that try to bring you down, they're probably just jealous of you because you got like this big following out of nowhere, and you're able to build up your YouTube channel and stuff, and they're just kind of like jealous, and that's why they're trying to take you down, man.
They
You know what
shouldn't,
I'm
because
saying?
if they met me in person, they'd be like, I all the gyms I go to, restaurants and places, and even new people have been approaching me that, watched YouTube and all that. And everywhere I go, they freaking love me because I'm very humble. I'm not saying I'm the greatest guy. I'm not saying I'm the smartest guy. I'm not saying I'm the biggest guy. I'm just myself. I'm very humble, very, very humble. I'll never drive by a car accident. I would never not help anyone. I'll do anything I could for anyone. I've always been like that. And I think that people see that. And these guys that were beefing with me, they seen like, they would like, pick on me, and then they would call me a few days later asking me to take down a video because I think they were probably interviewing for a position and they didn't want to look bad. So, they always know that. And which one thing I respect is when someone is forgiven. You have to be able to forgive yourself and forgive others. If not, it's not good for your health.
Yeah.
You're very
Yeah.
lucky. level-headed young man. I'm very, very impressed with you. Very impressed. Very level-headed. Very calm. Your parents did a good job. Whoever raised you did a good job.
Yeah, the best way to do it is you're supposed to love your enemy instead of hating them.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like the whole thing with like you and Genova. It's just like you were just trying to help him, and then he
I
sort of
really was.
backstabbed you. Yeah, and he's kind of like I just really feel bad for him, with his disabilities and stuff, and like I hope he finds like some peace within himself, not just with other people, but just within himself, because he's obviously like a damaged person who's going through a lot. He's obviously unhappy with himself, and
Yeah.
he might order 66 me for saying, this type of stuff,
Have you
but
ordered 66 you yet?
no, I talked him out of it.
Okay. Well, I think I might hold the record for it. I think I hold the record. He must have ordered 66 to me 12 times or so. So I'm the record holder for Jason Genova's order 66, which I don't take serious. And I don't take him that serious, but Jason Genova's a lot smarter than what people think. He's able to work, he's able to live alone, he's able to cook his own food. I don't know how good he is of a cook or he trains. So I don't know if he's even autistic. He probably has issues like anxiety, certain things. But the guy is he's his history. And when we used to talk, his history level was like in 12th grade. So he did okay. I think he graduated from high school and all that. And he's a lot smarter than he acts. And I'll tell you why. You ever see him like on at night or when he's doing his own videos when Brad and Andrew aren't around, he's acting kind of silly, acting funny, and acting confused. But when those guys are around, he doesn't act that way. They have him in his place, and so I think a lot of it's a lot of acting for the YouTube for the audience.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He's an interesting person. Like something about him just kind of captivates people. Like I just couldn't stop watching his videos. I'm like, is this kid ever gonna get ripped? Is he ever gonna like achieve his goal? Like Jason is just like addicting. He has that like effect on people. And I feel like if he teamed up with the right people, he can be way bigger than he is, like beyond the fitness industry. There's just like something about him that's just kind of funny. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. And that's the thing is, when I first started, when I wanted to work with him and all that, I want to try to bring out the best in him, and but I don't know if that's what he wants. And the thing is, why I've never known who he was. I used to watch Rich Piana, God rest his soul, and Kelly Muscle, which is one of my favorite YouTubers. Kelly Muscle is very funny, very entertaining, and I
Yeah.
see that they were when Rich Piana kind of slapped him around. And I didn't know the effect of this Order 66 and what Jason was doing for him. So that's why I stuck up for him. And then also when Kelly Muscle was mocking him and all that, I didn't know that other people were telling Jason to Order 66 and irritate Kelly Muscle. So now I know how this could get very irritating. And I'll unblock all the humanity. I will, buddy, for you. So yeah, that's why. And when I started working with him, I felt sorry for him, but I didn't know that he's not as innocent as I thought he was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's kind of like a trick. Like you think he's innocent, and then he kind of turns out to be. But like I mean, I like him overall. I mean, I don't
Yeah, yeah.
like he's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, I do too. It was a pleasure talking to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. I'll talk to you later, Rob.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch. Hopefully, I'll see you at the Arnold. Okay.
all right. Shout out to the Delray Misfit subreddit and everybody watching. So yeah, peace out, guys.
God bless everyone. Thank you so much. Everyone have a good evening. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, from Big Rob Fitness. Please continue to. I see a lot of our viewers aren't subscribers of Big Rob Fitness, and I ask you guys to be a subscriber, a supporter, and let's make this a positive year. Let's get rid of the hate and start to motivate. God bless you guys all. Love you guys all. I love my enemies. If you guys think you're my enemies, I'm not your enemy. I promise you this. I care for each and every one of you. Have a good evening from Big Rob Fitness. Thank you.